Alan Watts called it the key to reality. Wu Wei. Effortless action. Not slack. Precision without clench. More signal. Less strain. Learn the water law. Your fist is full of water. Tighter. It leaks faster. You were told control makes reality. You were told force is how you win. Look at your hand. You are strangling the river. The world is not a machine you bully. It is a current that notices angles. Push hard at the wrong angle and it spits you out. Push nothing at the right angle and it carries you. You cannot walk the surface. You learn to swim. That is the secret no one sells. That is the key Alan hinted at. Not passivity. Precision non-forcing. What you are about to hear will flip how you chase outcomes. It will change how you work. It will change how you fight. It will change how you make art. Because water wins, not by stopping, by refusing bad contact. If the river had a law, it would be this. Set the channel. Release the clench. Move with the grain. Let the blade find the hollow. Hold that image. A soft hand that never slips. Welcome to Wu Wei. Name the enemy. Forcing. The hustle god wants burnt offerings. Your sleep. Your timing. Your sense of the room. It whispers louder. Louder. Clamp harder. Push more. Drown the silence where skill lives. Under force, systems lie. They oscillate. They jam. They shatter at the joints you cannot see. You tighten on the wheel. The road ices under you. Spin. Skid crash in slow motion. Factories learned this the hard way. Pull the lever too far and the line spits parts. Markets learned it too. Intervene at the wrong angle and the graph whipsaws. The body already knows this law. Clench against water and it throws you. Lean into water and it holds you. Wrong angle equals resistance. Right angle equals lift. Culture sells a different spell. Grind harder. Dominate. Conquer the day. Bow at the algorithmic altar and feed it your pulse. That god eats sensitivity first. Then curiosity. Then joy. You are left with noise that looks like effort. Here is the part nobody tells you. Force increases friction faster than it increases progress. You pay in heat, not distance. You buy smoke, not signal. Every extra ounce of push blinds a sensor. You stop feeling the grain. You miss the seam. You dull the blade. What you're about to hear is the escape clause. Because the river does not reward the clenched. It rewards the tuned. Keep forcing and the world will push back harder. Shift your angle and the world will move with you. Before the grind cult, there was a river. China named it Dao. The old book said water defeats stone. Not by attack, by finding the seam. Another tale, Cook Ding and the ox, He does not hack at flesh. He feels for the hollows. The blade meets space, not resistance. 19 years and the edge is still new. Alan picked up the thread. You do not dam the ocean with your jaw. You learn its rhythm. You stop strangling your own timing. You let the move happen through you. Here is the key. Modern life forgot. Less command, more contact. A small whisper from the lab. Slow the breath. The vagal brake engages. Noise in the head drops a notch. The hands begin to predict. Tiny corrections. Cerebellum catching the world half a second early. Another whisper. Effort chemistry runs on a needle. Too high and you shake. Too low and you drift. Right in the pocket. And the world feels oiled. Martial elders coded the same law. Aikido does not collide. Taiji does not contest. They shape the channel. Then the current carries. Strategists wrote it as water. Shape to terrain. Avoid strength. Touch the leverage, not the mass. Small nudge, large shift. What you're about to hear will change how you move through days. Because the proof repeats across centuries. Books, blades, breath. Battles. Water wins by refusing bad contact. By honoring the seam. Put your hand on a door you have never used. You do not recite instructions. You feel for the angle. Turn a little. There. The latch sings open. This is the body's law. Contact before command. Feel first. Then move. Philosophers called it the optimal grip. Not perfect. Optimal. Your body tightens or loosens until the world feels right in the hand. Too much squeeze, and the signal dies. Too little and the handle slips. Just enough, and the door agrees. Rooms speak in invitations. Edges, weights, seams, rhythms. Stop shouting orders at yourself. Listen to what the scene affords. Aikido does not wrestle the tide. It meets the line of force and turns it a few degrees. Taiji does not argue with weight. It lends a path and lets gravity finish the sentence. Soft is not weak. Soft is angle. Here is the piece they never teach in productivity school. The world is a set of levers hidden in plain sight. Find the lever, and one finger moves the stone. Miss it, and 10 fists fail. A small whisper only. When the body is overlit by effort chemistry, hands turn clumsy. When the needle is right, wrists float and timing appears. You do not force prediction. You reduce noise until the pattern steps forward. So you set constraints like riverbanks. Narrow the channel, shorten the distance between touch and feedback. Then you stop strangling the outcome. You let contact instruct you. Hard hands slip, soft hands stick. Angle beats strength. This is Wu Wei in the bones. Not the absence of doing. The art of the right touch at the right time. You are not giving up control. You are changing where control lives. Control at the fingers fails. Control at the banks works. Set the channel. Let the current do the hauling. This is Wu Wei, not passivity. Precision non-forcing. First the architecture, then the release. Engineer the riverbed. Stop shoveling the water. Choose the aim once. Choose the constraints. Choose the window. Then remove the clench that strangles timing. Strategy has said it for ages. Water shapes to terrain. Avoid strength. Touch leverage. One small gate opens and a valley floods. Pull the sluice, not the mountain. Culture taught you to wrestle the day. The wiser move is to place the fulcrum. Shorten the feedback loop. Narrow the path. Let flow accelerate where it wants to run. A quiet anchor from the body. Slow breath sets the needle. Soft gaze widens input. Hands start hearing again. Occultists framed the same law. Build the circle, name the intention. Fire the sigil. Starve the lust of result. License to depart. Let the current carry the work where your grip would only bruise it. Kick the hustle god out of the temple. Invite the river. Offer constraint as the altar. Offer attention as fuel. Then step aside. Here is the hinge. Effort is not the hero. Alignment is. Angle beats force. Contact beats command. What you're about to feel is the turn itself. The difference between pushing and being carried. The switch from noise to signal. From clench to cut. Ready the banks. We make the move next. The water switch. A 1-minute mind trick. You need a pen, a scrap of paper, a timer. Draw a coin-sized circle. This is the vessel. Name the aim once. Quietly. Write one clean sentence. Or sketch one clean line. Pick one. Set the timer to 60 seconds. Sit tall. Drop the tongue. Unclench the jaw. Wrists loose. Widen your gaze until the edges of the room return. Let the circle sit in the middle without staring. 3 slow breaths. On the last exhale, whisper, set the channel. Begin. If strain spikes, do not argue. Label it once. Tension. Loosen wrists. 1 breath. Return to the hands. Keep the moves small. Let the surface tell you what is ready. Touch only where there is give. Glide past where there is grit. When the bell rings, stop. Do not fix, do not perfect. Say softly, license to depart. Now the contrast, 20 seconds only. Clench the jaw, narrow the eyes, force the line, feel the scrape, stop. That difference in your hands is Wu Wei. Not laziness, not drift. Precision non-forcing inside a clear vessel. what you just felt is the key nobody sells. Set the channel. Let the current carry. The chorus arrives. It always does. Non-doing is laziness, it mutters. But laziness avoids preparation. Wu Wei builds banks so the river can run. Discipline first, soft touch after. Another voice insists that only force moves the world. Look at canyons. Water selects the seam and refuses bad angles. Selection is power, not strain. Deadlines glare. Fine. Narrow the channel early. Short loops, tight scopes. Pressure belongs in the architecture, not in your jaw. Fear says that letting go loses the prize. Letting go of clench widens perception. More signal, better timing. The gate opens because you stopped leaning on it. Monks and poets only. Factories, fields, and foundries whisper otherwise. Anywhere a blade meets grain, Wu Wei pays the rent. Ambition worries it will dull. Ambition sharpens when heat drops. Edge lives in alignment, not in friction. What about opposition? Wu Wei is asymmetric. Turn the force. Redirect the mass. Never feed the enemy with your push. If nothing changes, the vessel is wrong. Adjust the banks. Shorten the distance to feedback. Design the drop. Starve the lust of result. Fire the sigil once. License to depart. Let the current carry what your grip keeps bruising. Here is the hinge you were avoiding. Hard hands slip. Soft hands stick. This is not retreat. This is control that moved upstream. Here is the cut, clean and final. Wu Wei is control moved upstream. You shape the banks, then you stop strangling the water. Water wins by choosing angles, not by shoving mass. When contact leads command, timing appears. Hard hands slip. Soft hands hold. Angle turns pressure into motion. Name the aim once. Narrow the path. Shorten the feedback. Then allow the current to do the hauling. When you remove the clench, information returns. The blade discovers the hollows. The day reveals its seams. This is not retreat. It is leverage in plain clothes. Pressure belongs in the architecture, not in your jaw. The right is simple and repeatable. Draw the circle. State the intention. Set the breath. Begin with loose wrists. Notice strain once. Return to the hands. License to depart. Replace domination with design. Let the world consent to your movement. Give the river banks, and it will carry you farther than forcing ever could. You are not a servant of the grind god. You are a river engineer. Choose one task today. Small, real, near at hand. Draw the circle. Name the aim once. Set the breath. Loose wrists. Begin. When strain rises, name it once. Return to the hands. stop on the bell. License to depart. If the current carried you, leave a trace. Right set the channel where I can see it. Let it be our sigil. Let it mark the door you opened. Now build your own gates and culverts. Pressure in the architecture. Ease in the jaw. Angle over force. If this law rings true, join the circle. Subscribe. Share it with one person who still worships grind. We break idols with angles here. Set the channel. Release the clench. Move with the grain. See you in the river. If this video shifted something in your mind, you're ready for the next level. Download my free ritual guide in the description. No catch, just pure psychological alchemy you can use tonight. If you want to go deeper, hit the initiation playlist. It's your step-by-step journey into breaking unconscious patterns and mastering your own mind. Both links are waiting below. Your transformation starts now. Until next time.